Hello, and welcome to Rocky Creek. We're so excited that you are here to worship with us today. If this is your first time here, we would love to connect with you. Take a minute to fill out a Next Steps card located at the end of your row or located on your sermon note page. You can also ask a greeter for help. Join Pastor Travis tonight at 6:15 in the Fellowship Hall for Entrust, a 6-week biblical journey through the vision, strategy, and stewardship behind M2. Tonight, we'll begin with the M2 vision. As Rocky Creek approaches 200 years of ministry, we'll consider how God is calling us to prepare for the generations yet to come, making room for more people to hear the gospel while mobilizing his people to go where the gospel is needed. To address our space needs due to the growth of our church, we are engaged in a Mobilize and Maximize campaign. Today, you will receive new information regarding our M2 campaign as we prepare for Sunday, September 20th, when we allow our members to make known their commitments to help us prepare to raise the needed funds for a new sanctuary. At the same time, another part of our M2 focus is to continue to be obedient in mobilizing our church to participate in ministry down the hall, across town, and around the world. Make sure you pick up the updated M2 guide before you leave today. Our Rocky Creek men's gatherings provide avenues for men of all ages to go deeper in discipleship. Our men are invited to attend this month's breakfast on Thursday morning, August 20th from 6:30 to 7:30 a.m., where they will fellowship and discuss the topic of suffering, finding hope when life doesn't make sense. If you are part of the men's cohort, you can sign up for free under your cohort events. Or if you are not part of the cohort, register for $5 on the Church Center app or on the Rocky Creek website under events. Don't forget to join us as we relaunch our midweek activities this week on Wednesday, August 19th. There's something for everyone, and Wednesday nights are one of the best times to connect as a church family. We are grateful you chose to spend time with us today. For now, let's prepare our hearts to worship.
Well, good morning, church. It is great to see you here. I think there's people out there, I'm pretty sure. You can tell we had a little lighting issue due to lightning, but good news, Pastor David and Kevin, our facilities guy, they're all over it, and we're going to get that fixed soon. But today, we're just going to use the graciousness of sunshine, and we get to be together to worship. Good news is the air conditioning works. Aren't you thankful for that? That is good. So let's stand together as we begin our time together to sing and to worship together. We will allow the Word of God to guide us this morning. Psalm 107 says, "Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, and his steadfast love, it endures forever." It says they cried to the Lord in their trouble, and he delivered them from their distress. He made the storm to be still, and the waves of the sea, they were hushed. They were glad. They were glad that the waters were quiet, and he brought them to their desired haven. Thank the Lord for his steadfast love and his wondrous works that he has performed for his children. God is with us in our times of good and in our times of trouble, and he is the anchor that we hold on to. Let's sing of the grace that he has shown us through Christ.
Whatever
Thankful we are secure in Christ and in Christ alone. Well, you may be seated and take a look at this.
Every chapter in Rocky Creek's story has been marked by the faithfulness of God. And as we continue our M2 journey to mobilize the church and maximize the campus, we celebrate how He has already led and provided while looking forward to what comes next. Our M2 journey took a significant step forward in 2024 when Rocky Creek affirmed funding for the architectural phase of the project. We gathered for a candlelight waypoint celebration seeking God's direction. We committed ourselves to prayer, asking Him to show us how we could better mobilize our church and maximize the campus He has entrusted to us, and God provided. Through the generosity of our church family, more than $875,000 was given to the architectural phase of M2. In 2025, volunteer teams began planning, praying, and preparing for the work ahead. Through catalyst gatherings, Q&A sessions, and gospel group conversations, we continued learning about the needs and the proposed solutions. Our church family also rolled up their sleeves during campus work days, preparing our property and helping reduce future project cost.
In May of 2026, we received an updated project estimate of approximately $18.77 million. As of June 30th, 2026, our church has raised $3.74 million toward the project.
Throughout the summer, M2 teams met with gospel groups to provide updates and to answer questions. Currently, we are approaching steps together. On August 26th and August 30th, church-wide Q&A sessions will give members an opportunity to see the renderings, hear more about the plans, and ask questions. Beginning August 30th, every Rocky Creek family will be encouraged to prayerfully consider their commitment to M2. Then, on September 16th, we will unite for a day of prayer and fasting, asking God for unity and seeking His direction for the part each of us should play. On September 20th, Commitment Sunday, we will bring our first fruits offerings and commitment cards. Together, we will commit to mobilize into new opportunities for leadership, service, and attendance while maximizing our future ministry capacity through generous giving. With grateful hearts, we will gather for a special Waypoint celebration on September 27th to celebrate what God has done and to announce the first fruits and commitment totals. M2 is about more than a building. It's about making room for people to hear the gospel, room for disciples to grow, room for families to worship, room for leaders to serve, and room for generations we may never meet to experience the faithfulness of God.
Amen. Well, good morning, church. If you can, this is the only time that Pastor Travis ever encourages you to take out your phone in the service. You see this up on the screen. This is a good summation of everything that's going on in the next 6 weeks. In fact, if you would like to take a photo of it at that point, you completely fine to do that, okay? Because it's just a lot of we do this. And past that, I would love for you just to put down the phone. But can I walk with you through this really quick? Because there's a lot of things that are coming up in the next 6 weeks of church life. Can y'all just say mobilize the church? All right, maximize the campus. Okay, that's the two different things we're trying to do here. Let me make sure you walk through that first column there about what mobilized the church. I am hoping and praying that we'll everyone doing something. Does that make sense? Not just a few people doing some things. I'm talking about like everyone in our church doing something and making a difference to be able to see something transform here in our church. That means for worship. The question is, when some of you are like 9 o'clock, I get it, okay? I get it, okay? But we're asking some people within our services, especially at 10:30, to consider either working at 9 or a 5 o'clock service to give space at 10:30 in the meantime. Number two, your group, when will you gather? We have some people that are actually meeting early on Sunday mornings or in homes throughout the week so that we can actually have here on our campus, and we need people to make a jump, to make a change, to provide space for other people. And three, how will you serve at Rocky Creek or the Recommission Network? Folks, I talked last week about the 80-20 rule. I don't want to be in a church where 20% of the people are doing 80% of the work. I want everybody to find something that you can do, and that's why I say that the goal for our church is 100% participation of these next moves of someone saying, I'm willing to give my seat up to someone else or have a group off campus or serve in a capacity that I haven't been doing. And so I'm hoping and praying the Spirit of God will mobilize you to consider how you, that second column about maximize the campus. This is everyone giving something, right? Okay. So what we want to do is to pray about over the weeks of what God can do in the midst of our church family. So pray, how will you pray for M2? On the back of your sermon notes today is a week prayer guide and also a way to sign up for text prayer alerts for the next 40 days. And you can actually have this texted to you. We want you to pray specific issues because, folks, what we're talking about is going to require, this is not something we can do in our own. This is going to be something that God can do. So we're asking you to pray this week. What to bring for the first fruits offering on September 20th. So I'm going to go ahead and take open and praying that everyone will something towards the M2 campaign on September 20th. And some of you are like, I know what Sunday I'm skipping. Then, okay, we've already warned you, okay? Well, we're really hoping and praying that all of us can do something here. I don't want us to expect, well, I don't have a whole lot. If you can give $20, if you can give $100, if you, whatever it is, I would rather our church say, you know what, all of us, let's do something and see what can happen on that one day. And also commit to give above and beyond through December 2028. And so my family's already praying, Lord, starting next month, what can we do over and beyond what we typically give towards this end there? And our goal is 100% participation. I want everybody in this church saying, I can do something. And what is the goal also, practically speaking? $3.2 million received. Now, if anybody here would like to write that check, we can be done with all this, okay? We can just be done right now. Someone told me this earlier. They said, I'd check. It will bounce, but I'll write it, okay? So we'd rather you write it and actually go through. No, but this is what I'm hoping and praying. A real talk. That is a whole lot of money that I'm going, Lord, I don't know how to do that. I believe, but help my unbelief. We're praying that if we could actually receive that amount on top of what we already have as a church, we could go ahead and break ground on this and be in a great financial position. But that's going to require all of us saying, what can I give on that day? And then also, what can I give as a commitment going forward? And so when I say 100% participation, we're going to be showing in a couple of weeks even how kids can get involved in different folks. And I'm asking and praying for you to consider what could you give on that Sunday. Some key dates that I want to see that you can look at are in Trust Overview. Sundays starting, we've already mentioned that, but at 6:15 tonight. After I preach my third sermon of the day and have 2 other meetings, I'm going to go down to the fellowship hall. I'm going to teach a 5-minute session on this important thing. I'm asking that every church member over the next 6 weeks, could you come at least like one time? If you can't, you go, I'm already doing something on Sunday night. We make that as a podcast available. It's called the In Trust Podcast, and you can listen to teachings. And I'm just saying, we're going to get very much under the hood. And all the things you're like, yeah, what about this and this situation? We're going to talk very practically. I ask and pray, would you at least listen to those sessions over the next 6 weeks? Because I think you'll have all your questions answered. We have some Q&A sessions coming up as well. You see a prayer and fasting day, September 16th, that we're asking our church to be able to fast over that day and to pray. We're going to have a time of in the sanctuary that Wednesday night. Our commitment Sunday on September 27th. I'm praying to get to share with you an amazing thing that has done. There's some essentials that you need to have. That prayer guide is listed for you on the back of your sermon notes. As you leave today, there's going to be a campaign booklet that we're asking per family to pick up as you leave today. And I really am asking, not many pages, but there's a lot of good information. Can you read over that this week? Pray over that this week. Really to make sure, and if you didn't get your M2 folder last year, you can also pick up one and have all of those details together. Is that a lot of information? Whew, it was a lot to try to summarize it too, but I hope and pray that it made sense to you. But I want to make sure that I've given you that picture. Can I remind you what this is about? It's not about brick and mortar, it's about people. It's just about what you have done in this church for 200 years. We're just asking him to do something amazing in these days. And so what I want to do, I want to spend a time of prayer for us to ask the Lord to do something amazing. So let's join together. This is many people that might even be coming and visiting today and never been a part of this church, simply just walked into kind of somewhat, sounds like a lot of details, and sometimes people will call it church business. Lord, it's about your work. So it's a holy matter. It's a sacred matter for us to consider. We've been praying, we've been fasting, we've been thinking, we've been planning for years, but Lord, you've been putting this all in motion since before even time began. And so I'm not, I think months ago, my faith was struggling with, Lord, can this be done? Because I was thinking too much about what I could do.